I don't know, maybe it's because I'm kind of on a high protein diet at the moment, but I've realized I absolutely love a delicious pizza. But today we are making pizzas Mediterranean and a little healthier. It's their cousin, the flatbread. I was going to say humble, but it's not humble. It's going to be very special today, and they're great for lunch, for dinner, even a snack. Very DIY kind of a dish. So Teresa is here to DIY the Y, okay?
Yes,
we've got a lot to
exactly.
do here, so I'm going to lend a hand however I can.
Thank you. That's great. I think we're going to mix some dough first of all.
Okay, fantastic.
So we've got some flour in the bowl.
Okay.
And our BWELL oil is going to go in, just about a tablespoon of each.
Love this, the
And
balance
we're
of,
gonna
obviously you've got
start
the health and the delicious flavor of the olive oil,
Yes,
kind of blended with that canola oil with the healthier, the much higher smoking points.
Exactly.
Perfect blend, perfect.
So we are doing rainbow bread. I love making these flatbreads. They're
Yay.
so much fun, so easy.
Is that just
But
food
we're
colourant?
This is turmeric water.
Ah, you
so a tablespoon of
see.
turmeric powder into some water, and you're going to add that into your flour. I have put a little bit of salt into the flour
Okay.
as well. So we've got
Because
that flavor.
there is nothing that won't turn out yellow once it touches.
Exactly, everything, your fingers.
Yeah.
The kitchen counter. So you're basically going to just mix that into a dough, and then we're also going to be using some beetroot puree and some spinach puree to give our finished
And these are great life hacks here if
colour.
you don't have food colorants sitting around.
Yes, and sometimes you also want a bit more of a natural
Yeah, something
colorant.
that's a little bit more organic, yeah.
So just add a little bit until you get that dough consistency.
And then you can keep adding. Rather start with a little and then build up. Okay.
Yeah. And these doughs also freeze beautifully. So if you want to make a whole lot while you're doing it, then you
Get
can
the
just...
legwork out of the way, and then you
Yes,
can just
exactly.
whip them out. Yeah.
If it's a little bit dry, add a bit more water. So just kind of eyeball it and, you know,
Yeah, and I
see if
suppose
it's-
this is a little bit more forgiving than like a cake or that kind of a dough, because
exactly.
we're not looking for a spectacular, we just want a little flatbread.
Yeah. Do you want to mix the spinach one for us?
I can.
I love these colors. They're
And
just
how did you mix the
amazing.
spinach to get to this pulp?
So with all of these, you can just, like the beetroot, you can boil it and process it with a little bit of water. And then the spinach as well, you can just wilt it and pop it in the blender with some water.
I think spinach might need
So-
a touch more water.
Yeah, but you get the idea. But
Tiny drop.
basically what we're going for is this dough like that. And then very
Cool.
importantly, you need to let it rest.
Okay. Cool.
you
Okay,
want
so
the
this one
gluten
we
to
add a little
relax.
bit more water, and
Yeah.
then it gets to this
We get the-
beautiful green
get the
consistency
idea.
at the end. Cool.
And then you can roll it. You can also just do it with your hands. But basically, you can
Okay, so while
break
you
it into
flatten
balls.
these beauties out, we've got
Yes.
some, and I suppose you can get really creative with your dressings here. I think this, I
Yeah,
love this. This is
so
like
much we can
meze
do.
on a different level. So I'm making a yogurt sauce here.
Yes, so yogurt, a little bit of fresh parsley, and you can use any herbs really, whatever you
I think
feel
some
like.
nice peppery rocket would be great.
Oh, that would be delicious. I'm going to pop some oil onto our griddle pan. And then when you cook your breads, you literally just pop them on and let them cook for a few minutes per side, and you'll see they'll start to puff up. Let's do one more over
Sauce.
here.
Sorted.
Lovely. And then what I like to do is as they come off the pan, I wrap them in a clean dish towel, and it keeps them nice and warm and soft.
You swaddle them.
And then, exactly, show them
That's
some
so sweet.
love.
You swaddle your flatbreads. Oh, that's so cute.
And then by the time the last one is cooked, they're still lovely and warm, and everyone can enjoy them. So
And
I'll just pop them on there.
I've been loving making pickles, mainly to eat with my proteins,
Yes.
to kind of cut through the fat of a steak or something like that.
Exactly. It's lovely and fresh and zesty.
So we've got some beautiful red onions here, which are great for
Yes.
making a pickle because you get
Lovely.
the sweet and the sour, I suppose.
Yes.
And is this the stock standard for making a pickle? Sugar
Yes.
And a vinegar?
Vinegar,
Any particular
yeah.
vinegar?
Any kind of vinegar you like.
Great.
That's your kind of standard. You could add spices as well if you wanted to. And if you can do it in advance, it's even better. If you
For
let
sure.
it
Do
sit
this
in
the day
fridge.
before, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well, you should, I do that like once a week, make a pickle.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just let it sit there, and you can try
So
different things.
easy.
Chilies, jalapenos,
Exactly.
mushrooms, anything using the stock standard. Really easy, and I've heard that you can just replace the sugar with salt and pepper.
Yeah,
We're doing some beautiful
exactly.
eggplant there as
Yeah,
well.
roasted veggies, and I've put some more of our BWELL oil onto the pan, of course. So aubergine, some red pepper, So we've got all these lovely
We've got
topping
absolutely
ideas.
everything, and then you can push the boat out if there are other toppings that you like. But this
Exactly.
is, we've gone for a Mediterranean flavor profile here, absolutely
Yes.
beautiful. And of course, you're going to get that flavor note from the beautiful Mediterranean olive oil in our canola oil olive oil blend. That's just going to marry all those flavors together.
Exactly. So
Absolutely
you can build
beautiful.
this beautiful board, so much color, texture.
It's fresh.
Absolutely stunning.
That's how you do Christmas in summer in South Africa. You can find this recipe on expressoshow.com. Beautiful.